Hey, what's up, guys? Thanks for coming over. If you were on TikTok and now you're over here, I appreciate it. So I'm going to get started right now. I'm going to talk about. I'll wait for a few people to get on here. There's nobody in here. So if anybody's on here, let me know, comment. I do have a play in the NBA. I also have a play in the props for the NBA. So I'll be talking about that. I actually just came over from TikTok. I'm going to talk about one play that I'm giving you, which I already gave away on TikTok. But if you weren't there, I'll say it again right here. I'm also going to give you a player prop that I really like. I have about 10 player props right now, but I'm not going to share those until I'm able to figure out what I'm doing because I'm testing some stuff. What's up? Good morning. So I don't share stuff unless I'm definitely confident on it. So for now, just please bear with me on some player prop stuff. I will give you that one play for the player props that I mentioned, and I'll also give you one play in the NBA. And I'm actually thinking I'm going to give you guys two plays. If you guys stick around to the end, I'll give you the other one that I was not thinking about sharing. It's actually part of the VIP that I shared this morning, and I have some other stuff pending, but the one I do have that I gave to the VIP, I'll give it to you guys for being on this live. So I appreciate it. Let's go. Let's see. So I'm going to go over these games real quick because I have not taken a chance to look at all the details yet. I'll give you right off the bat. I'm going to go with the Clippers. I've already said that in the other channel. Right in the middle of this, I'll talk about the one player prop, and then at the end, I'll give you the last play. So right here, I'm staying away from this game. Both of these teams pretty much have given up. These guys have literally almost everybody out. Let me show you over here. If we go to the 76ers, they have, look at how many injuries they have. Same thing over here. Both of these teams are just pretty much done. Now they're just trying to see what they can get for being the worst team. So I'm not going to go with either one. I do show some line. There's no line movement either. You can see the Wizards don't cover spreads. 76ers don't cover spreads. Only in the past, the 76ers are better at home. But again, it's not the same team. Look how many injuries are there. So I'm not going to get too much deeper into that. I'm staying away from that game. Lakers, they also have a little situation here where LeBron James is questionable. So it's not for sure that he's going to play. The line is shifting. Let me confirm that. So the line shifted from a +1 for the Lakers. Now it's at a -1. So it is moving in the favor of the Lakers. Pacers are excellent at home. You can see they have a very close record to each other. The only thing you can see here that stands out is that the Lakers do cover spreads a little bit more than the Pacers. The Pacers are favorite. Sorry, so there's a contradiction. Pacers are supposed to win. That's the projected score. Yet the Lakers have the line move. Also, LeBron James is questionable. I guess what I'm trying to say here is I'm staying away from this game. There's a whole analysis I'm not going to talk about there. I'm staying away from that game. This one is very toxic as well. It's very similar to the Wizards game. Raptors should take that game, but I'm not touching it. And then we got the Clippers. This is the one I'm going with. Let me share my slip. Let me see if I can do that. Give me a second. I'll put up my slips just so you can see. And I do apologize about the look and feel of this slip. I didn't want to go through the process of shifting my monitor to give you a cleaner screenshot. It's just a lot of work just for a cleaner screenshot. But anyway, you'll be able to see my slip. It's right here. So you can see the Clippers. I got them on a money line, and I got this one on ESPN because they were the cheapest one. And I actually got this last night. I don't know what the line is now because when I got it, they were still like I think a -1 or -1.5. Now they're -3. So for you to get the money line, it's probably going to be a little more expensive, but it's still worth it. I like the Clippers over the Knicks today. And I've already explained that in the other channel, but basically the big play right here is that the Knicks are on a back-to-back. The Clippers are rested. The money is shifting towards the Clippers. You can see the Clippers cover spreads. The Knicks do not. It's going to be a very close game, supposedly. James Harden is questionable, so that might affect the overall thing. But the biggest one, again, is the head-to-head. The back-to-back for the Knicks. And when that happens, just historically, they tend to sit out Karl Anthony Towns a little bit more. Tom Thibodeau, which is the coach, he tends to play the shit out of their players regardless of rest or injuries. So that, don't quote me on that, but overall he should be resting a little more than normal because they're on a back-to-back. So I'm taking the Clippers. The next one, guys, I'm already like halfway in, so I'll give you the next one. It's going to be Derek White. Right here, you can see he's hit this under 90% of the time. So if you go to Derek White's rebounds, also Tatum is going to be out, or he should be out. If he is, this is going to be easier to hit because, how can I put it? Or actually, it's going to affect this play if Tatum is out. But regardless of that, if you see right here, the books have him at a under, so the under is favored. You can see right there, it says under minus 136. That means that the under is favored. And the reason it's favored, again, it's 90% hit rate. Plus, against the when they went head-to-head right here, it's actually the under as well. He's only hit this 12% of the time on the over. So that's the second one that I was talking about. That's Derek White, under 5.5 rebounds. So let's go back here. I like the Bucks today, but I'm not going to touch it. There's too many contradictions. So, for example, the Bucks are 6-4 right here. The Nuggets are 3-7, so that's good. But then it says over here the Nuggets are supposed to win. The line is shifting towards the Nuggets. There's too many injuries. You can see this guy's out. Sorry, this guy's out. This guy's questionable. There's too many question marks. I'm going to give you guys one more play at the end of this for sticking around. But so the Celtics and the Suns. This one's going to be more expensive because I don't trust the Suns to cover. I'm sorry, the Celtics to cover because the Suns have a 7-3. You can see the Celtics right here are supposed to win by 3. Overall, I do like the Celtics. So I'm going to give that to you guys here. And you can see it's a shitty screenshot, but you can still see what it is. It's Celtics money line. It's more expensive at a 180, but I don't mind paying the juice rather than taking the risk that they don't cover the spread. Because, again, these guys here, they cover spreads, which is Suns. They cover spreads 7 of 3. So that's the reason I'm taking the juice at 180 for the Celtics. Just to recap, guys, I'm going to go with Celtics money line, Clippers money line, and then I'm going with Derek White under 5.5 rebounds. All right, guys, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow. Let's make this a green day. Thanks.